The Juan Soto sweepstakes, or payday, rolls on as the most coveted free agent of this offseason. It is expected to soon sign one of the largest contracts in Major League Baseball history. The superstar slugger expected to command a payday north of $700 million, which would beat Shohei Ohtani for the largest contract in MLB history. And we're now joined by CBS Sports MLB analyst and former executive of the year, Jim Bowden. And Jim, this is the big market winter meetings. You've got the Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, Blue Jays, and Orioles are all ready to pull out that checkbook and pay that guy Juan Soto. But just what are you picking up from some of the offseason's biggest spenders we've seen?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any question that we're getting very close to Juan Soto making his decision, whether that happens later tonight or tomorrow. We feel like it's getting close. As of this morning, Soto's camp basically said that nothing was imminent, nothing was immediate, but they all went dark around noon, and both New York teams have stopped talking as well. So we kind of feel like this is coming to a head possibly tonight, and the decision is getting closer and closer for Soto. I do believe at this point it's between the Yankees and the Mets. I think the Yankees are in the same ballpark as the Mets in terms of what their offer is. One might be a little bit more than the other, but I'm not sure they're far enough apart to make a big difference. And I kind of get the feeling that if it's close, he's going to go back to the Yankees. He loves the fact that Aaron Judge is hitting behind him. He loves the great Dominican Republic fan base that he built in the Bronx in New York. And he loved wearing the pinstripes. He loves the history of the Yankees. So I think if it's close, he's going to go back to the Yankees. But you know what? You never know with a Boris client. They may absolutely surprise us. But that's kind of the feeling I get right now. Boston continues to hover, but I think it's more likely they end up adding a free agent pitcher or trade for a pitcher. I don't think the Dodgers are going to be able to compete with the two New York teams. I think they're going to choose not to. And Toronto's just not competitive enough for Juan Soto to really consider them. So I think it's going to probably come down to the two New York teams. And I think right now, I think the Yankees have a little bit of an advantage over the Mets from what I'm hearing.
No, I want to go into that just a little bit more. You talk about maybe teams that aren't competitive enough. Obviously, Juan Soto's going to want to not only get paid, but he's going to want to win. You look at already coming from the Yankees. You talk about the Mets, the Dodgers we know are big spenders as well. What do you think are maybe some of those things that Soto's looking at when it comes to what team he ultimately wants to sign with?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, look, every player wants the most years and the most dollars you can get. Juan Soto is going to break the record. He's going to become the highest paid player in Major League Baseball history, regardless of where he signs. That's where the bidding has gone at this point. And so then you start to look at other factors. I know Juan is very happy about playing in New York. He enjoyed his experience there. So whether it's the Yankees or the Mets, they both fit. But then Juan Soto has to look at both teams, and he has to look at, which team does he think has a better shot of winning during his career. And he was just in the World Series with this Yankees team, and he knows what it meant to have Aaron Judge hitting behind him. If he goes to the Mets, who is going to hit behind him? Lindor is going to probably hit in front of him. If they sign Soto, the Mets may not also sign Pete Alonso, so he may not get the same protection in that lineup. I also think he's very comfortable with the starting rotation that the Yankees have and the teammates around him. So again, I think if the dollars are within reason, I think because of the chance to win, I think he likes the Yankees' chances.